Hello everyone, welcome back to Sim Auctions. So for today's video, we're going to play game four of the traditional World Series between Teddy's team and Nick's team. So again, this is related to a Sim Auction that we recently played. There's a few more details I mentioned in the game one video. But essentially, these were the top two teams in the Sim Auction World Series that we played, where we replay entire seasons. But here I wanted to do a traditional World Series 4 out of 7 format. So that's what we're in the middle of. Teddy's team won the first game 6-4, but Nick has come roaring back. He took a 13-2 victory in game two and a huge comeback, a 3-run, 2-out comeback in game three to win that game 3-1. So let's see what happens. Can Nick extend it to 3-1 or can Teddy tie things up at 2-2? Let's find out.
So settle in. This is a championship game.
Let's take a look at the teams here. Nothing much has changed with the exception of the pitchers, of course. Now, this could be a potential issue for Teddy's team because his pitching staff was very strong for the top three, but then his fourth starter, Harvey Haddix, is not that great. He's only a grade 6. So he's not a horrible pitcher, but he does have a Z, which is a modifier for walks. So he's not a horrible pitcher by any means, but he's not the kind of quality he's had on the mound for the first 3 games. And then on Nick's side, Nick had a lot of depth in his team, so even his fourth starter is not bad, and a little bit better than Teddy's. And then in terms of bullpens, let's just take a look at the bullpens here and see what they look like. I think everybody should be good. Let's just see if Holton has any issues. Let's take a look here. This is Nick's team. Let's see. Yeah, bullpen is rested. No issues there. And then on Teddy's team, let's see. Everybody's ready. Even Holton, who pitched in the last game, is ready. So the rested definition is better than ready, but ready means he can pitch. So let's see what happens because if Haddix does not pitch well, Teddy is going to have to jump into that good bullpen pretty quickly. So let's see what happens.
The pitch. Healthy cut by Polk. He's out on strikes. 1 away. The delivery from Haddix. Hatbird dribbles one down the first baseline, but Haddix is able to reach it. Shovels the tee, hustling back, and that's all for Hatbird. Haddix into his motion, delivers. There's called third strike right down the pike. That's 3 away. Caldwell now. Check swing and a roller back to the mound. Caldwell is up with it, takes his time, and tosses it to Hatbird for the putout. Here he comes. Banged to left center. Base hit. Cabrera rounds first and holds with a single. For Cabrera, his fourth hit of the series. The pitch. Towering fly ball. Back goes Torres. He snags it. That's the second out. Cabrera is at second. He'll go back to first. Caldwell kicks and deals toward the gap. Torres is over. Cuts it off on the bounce. Cabrera is around second. But the third base coach is on the job. Cabrera stops at second as the throw comes in. And Torres is on with a single for Hunter, his second hit of the series. The runners take their lead. Caldwell rocks and fires. Grounded hard wide of third. Hoke just reaches it. Guns it to first in time. The pitch to Smith. It's a shot to left center. That's a base hit. Smith rounds first. Hunter takes it on the long bounce. The throw to second. And Smith holds with a single. For Smith, his fourth hit of the series. Now the pitch. Nye shoots it toward short. Stops it on the first hop. Flips it to Ellis for one. And on to first. No, he's taken out by the runner. No throw. But they get the lead runner. The pitch. Skinner lunges at it, and that's strike three. Haddix fooled him badly. Two gone. The pitch. Swung on. Grounded to Cabrera at third. Only one play. The long throw to first. Got him. That's three away. Caldwell brings it to the plate. A blast to right. No doubt about this one. It's gone way over the fence. Home run for Gibson. The pitch lined hard to left. Torres had him played perfectly, and he gloves it. He scarcely had to move. One down. Caldwell fires it in. Half swing. Oh, Ned went too far. Out on strikes. Two gone. The pitch. Off-speed pitch. Misses. Long draws a walk. That was Long. His first walk of the series. Caldwell deals. Half swing. Popped up. Tejada is over. He's under it. And he takes it in. The pitch. Swung on. Hot smash to Ellis. He dives. He knocks it down. Throws quickly. Not in time. And they're giving him the base hit. For Shelby, his seventh hit of the series. First baseman T is on the bag. Shelby with a substantial lead. There goes Shelby. Haddix brings it. Mazeroski goes the opposite way. Bounce to the right side. Just out of Ellis' street. Ellis ran over to cover second, and he hit it right through the hole. Shelby moves easily to third, and Mazeroski shows some good bat control. A textbook hit and run for Mazeroski, his fourth hit of the series. They're holding Mazeroski, but he's well off the bag, and Mazeroski takes off. Haddix fires it in. Line to short, and it's through. Gibson is racing over and takes it on the bounce. Shelby scores. Tie game. Mazeroski is one around second. Mazeroski is headed for third, and he gets over to third as the throw comes into Ellis.
All right, Nick's team with a rally ties it up. And what do we have? First and third with nobody out. And again, I'm just curious, how long will Teddy's manager, Buck Miller, keep Haddix in there if he keeps on giving hits. But he's got a deep bullpen. Let's see if Miller uses it.
Hoke 2 full strides off first. Hoke is off with a pitch. Lined a shot to right. Long racing in. He's got it. He fires to first. Bang, bang! Double play. And a run scores.
Huge double play.
The pitch. Check swing. They check with the first base ump. He punches him out. Side retired.
It looks like Knicks manager Felipe Hernandez went to the hit and run one too many times there.
Caldwell brings it to the plate. Muscle to deep left. This one has a passport. Adios, amigo. It's long gone. Miguel ties the game.
Well, that's the best hitter in the sim auction, this particular sim auction. That is Cabrera's 4th home run this series. Ties it up.
Caldwell deals. He popped him up. Tejada drifting back. He's calling for it. And he's got it. One away. He lets it go. Grounded to short. Tejada is there. The throw to first. Gets him. For out number 2. Caldwell now. A little roller to the right side. Mazeroski pounces on it. The quick toss to Hatberg. And he nails T by a step. And the side is retired. Here's a pitch from Haddix. Line drive to third. Hits over his head. And Smith is on with a single. Second safety for Smith. For Smith is 5th hit of the series. The pitch to Nye. Haddix loses him, and he trots down to first. And there's a runner in scoring position. The runners take their lead. Pitcher steps off. Now Haddix is set again. Haddix cranks it up. Skied high to the left side. Eye is drifting back. He's under it. Infield fly called. And he makes the catch. And the runners hold. The runners take their lead. Haddix with the pitch. Oof! Torres flails the air, but fails to make contact. That's strike 3. And Rusty is headed back to the bench. 2 away! Haddix brings it home. Chopper back to the mound. Haddix comes in. Picks it up. Fires to first. And gets him by a step to retire the side.
Nicely done by Haddix. He had man on first and second, nobody out, but does not yield a run.
The delivery from Caldwell. Grounded toward third. Hoke feels it. Fires. Got him. 1 down. The pitch. Swung on. Line to short. And he spears it. Eye is gone. 2 down. He comes home. Taken. Ball. Yost walks. That was Yost's first walk of the series. The pitch. Swung on. Strike. There goes Yost. Great jump. Smith throws. Out. Strong throw by Smith. And that cost them a lead getter. 3 down. Haddix into the wind. It's drilled straight at center fielder Hunter. He's there. Whoa! It's over his head. It must have knuckled on him. He's after the ball. He's at the wall. Mazeroski's around second. He's chugging toward third. There'll be no play on him. That ball was really smoked. The go-ahead run is now on third. That's Mazeroski's second hit of the game for Mazeroski. His fifth hit of the series and his first triple of the series. Locals playing for the out at first. Mazeroski alert at third. The pitch. He swings, but he held up. And it's ball four. Don takes his base on the walk. And there are runners at the corners.
Haddix flirting with danger. Had 2 runners on last inning, but got out of it with nobody out. Again, same situation. 2 runners on, this time first and third, prior to that first and second. Can Haddix get out of this one?
First baseman T is on the bag. Hoke with a substantial lead. Hoke is off with a pitch. Lofted to left. Gibson moves under it, and he takes it in. Hoke is headed back to first. Mazeroski is tagging. Mazeroski is headed home. Here comes the throw. Hoke is taking second. Mazeroski will score. The throw is cut off by Cabrera. The play at second, and he's out by inches.
Ooh, that is interesting. So I don't know that I would have done that if I was managing this game, because Mazeroski was on third. He's a 16 speed. Gibson only has a 23 speed. So chances are Hope was going to be safe at home anyway. Why gamble and send the runner to second when you knew it was going to be a cutoff in that instance then? So it almost seems like Nick's team gave away an out there that was unnecessary and lost a base run. But he takes the lead.
Here's a pitch. Swung on. Hot smash to Ellis. He dives. He knocks it down. Throws quickly. In time for the final out. Caldwell into the wind. Long checks his swing. And it hit him. He's shaking his hand. But the ump says he fouled it off. Strike one. Caldwell comes to him. Banged to left center. Base hit. Long rounds first and holds with a single. The tying run is on for Long, his fourth hit of the series. First baseman Hatberg is on the bag. Long with a substantial lead. Now he throws to first, and Long is safe. He dives back in. Good move. He almost had him. And Hatberg does not like the call. He's arguing with the ump. But he's cooling off. He had his say. Caldwell gets the ball back. Now he's set again. And they've got Long off first. Caldwell fires. He's back standing. Now Caldwell is back on the rubber. Quick move to the plate. Loop to left. Toward the gap. If it stays up, he'll get it. And Torres cuts it off on the bounce. Long around second. But the coach flashes the stop sign. He'll hold it second as the throw comes in. Back-to-back singles. The tying run is now at second base for Ellis, his third hit of the series. The runners take their lead. Caldwell spins and fakes the pickoff to second. Long hustles back to the bag standing up. Caldwell is back on the rubber. The pitch. Lined hard over second. Base hit. Nye is after it. He cuts it off. Long is around third. Ellis is around second. They're waving Long in. Ellis is headed for third. Long will score. Tie game. As the throw comes into Mazeroski, and Ellis gets into third. The go-ahead run is now on third.
So Haddix got out of hot water twice. First and second, first and third, nobody out situations. It doesn't look like Caldwell can pull the same trick. He's already given up 1 run, and runners are at first and third with no one out. And Nick does have some folks in the bullpen, so it's a question of when Felipe Hernandez, Nick's manager, decides to pull the trigger. But things are looking a little bit grim here with Caldwell. Let's see what happens.
Infield deep. Ellis takes his lead at third. Caldwell comes to the plate. Slow chopper toward short. Ellis is headed home. Tejada is over. He'll go to first. And gets him. But the run scores. Locals have the lead. And Cabrera moves to second. He cranks and fires. Swung on. Slow roller beyond the mound. Tejada charges in. He scoops it up. Fires to Hatberg. 2 away, and Cabrera moves to third. Cabrera to step off third. Wrapped back to the mound, Caldwell scoops it. Fires to first to retire the side.
All right, it could have been worse. Caldwell gives up 2 runs, but definitely could have been worse. Teddy's team in the lead now, 4-3, going to the top of the 6th.
Haddix winds up. Smith looks at strike 3, 1 away. Now Haddix pitches, lined to right center. That's good for extra bases. Hunter is chasing it down, but there's nothing he can do. Nye cruises into second. The tying run is now at second base. For Nye is first. Double of the series. For Nye is fourth. Hit of the series. The pitch popped high to the right side. Drifting foul. T is backing up. Second baseman Ellis is racing over. He's calling him off and makes the running catch. 2 away. Nye tags, but he'll have to hold as he fires the ball back in. Ellis ran a long way to get that ball. Nice play. Haddix spins and fires to second. The tag. Safe. Haddix is back on the rubber. Haddix fires it in. Off the end of the bat. T moves for it, and he spears it. He flips the Haddix covering. Visitors gone. The offering to Gibson. Gibson gets serious wood on this one. It's got plenty of hang time. Gibson got under it just a hair, and there to make the catch is Nye. 1 down. Caldwell brings it. Caldwell fans him. 2 down. The pitch. Check swing. Strike 3. 3 down. Here's the pitch. Hot smash to third. Cabrera gets his glove on it. Now the long throw. T scoops it on 1 hop, and Shelby is retired. Nice play on both sides of the infield. That's 1. Haddix with the pitch. A towering fly ball to right. Plenty of room. Long moves under it and makes the catch. 2 away. Haddix fires it in. Routine grounder to high. He's up with it. Over to first, and Hoke is retired. 3 away. Caldwell with the pitch. Hot smash to Mazeroski. Takes it on 1 hop. Over to Hatberg at first, and there's 1 away. Caldwell winds and fires. That's high and deep by Ellis. Shelby is on the run. On the run. It's starting to tail away from him. He makes a catch. 2 gone. Now Caldwell comes home with it. Cabrera wallops this ball. It might be out of here. Torres is on the track, back against the wall, and he hauls it in. That's 3 away.
But Cabrera had his 5th home run of the series there. That was close, deep fly, but not quite enough.
Miller is bringing in Holton to face Hatberg. He'll lose the platoon advantage. So Haddix gets his innings. He pitched 7. His line, 3 runs on 7 hits. Walk 2. He struck out 6. He'll win it if they hold the 1-run lead. For Holton, his 3rd appearance of the series. The right hand of Holton has worked 1 1/3. He has a lofty 20.25 ERA. 1 save. 1 loss. It's his game to save.
Well, Nick's team missed a golden opportunity to get to Harvey Haddix, who is unquestionably Teddy's weakest starting pitcher. So now Nick's team has to contend with one of the strengths of Teddy's team, which is his bullpen. So Buck Miller Teddy's manager brings in Holton, who had a meltdown in Game 3, but that's an anomaly. You're not going to expect that to happen again. So Teddy's team, or rather Nick's team, is definitely in trouble because besides Holton, there is a grade 19 sitting on Teddy's bench as well in Joaquin Benoit. So Nick is going to have to work some magic to win this game now.
Holton deals. Hatberg. It's a ground hugger towards second. Ellis picks it up and flips to first. Routine. That's 1. Here's a pitch from Holton. Swung on. Hot smash to Ellis. He dives. He knocks it down. Throws quickly. Not in time. And they're giving him the base hit. The tying run is on for Tejada, his 4th hit of the series. Now he throws to first. Tejada dives back. And he's out. And Tejada is not happy. He's arguing with the ump.
Wow, a huge pickoff at first base. I think Miguel Tejada deserves a fine for that. Tying run at first, you cannot get picked off.
Holton into the wind. Check swing. He held up, and he walks. And Holton has walked the tying run. The pitch. And it nails him on the shoulder. That's his first time clobbered in this series. Nice. In pain, but he seems to be okay. And he trots down to first. The tying run is now at second base. The runners take their lead. The pitch to Skinner. Skinner pops it up behind the plate. Yost tosses the mask away. Drifts back near the stands. And he makes the catch. That's the 3rd out.
All right, Holton, close. He was a little rocky there. A walk, 2 hits. So I wonder if what happened in Game 3 actually will continue in Game 4 for Holton. We'll see. But again, if Holton is not up to the task, Benoit, a grade 19, is waiting in the bullpen for Teddy's team, for Teddy's manager to bring him in. So we shall see. But really, the big play in that half inning was Tejada getting picked off, and it looks like he was ejected from the game as well. So Nick just lost one of his better hitters.
Tejada was tossed. Coming into play shortstop for the visitors is Santiago. Money dribbles it toward third. Hoke will have to hurry. The snap throw to first in time to retire Money. And there's one away. Here's the pitch, hit like a bullet. Mazeroski waves at it, but it's by him into right, and Hunter racks up a base hit. That's Hunter's second hit of the game. For Hunter, his third hit of the series. And here comes visitors manager Hernandez. He's asking Caldwell for the ball. He'll bring in visitors right-hander Bradford. So Caldwell gets his innings. He pitched 7 1/3. His line, 4 runs. So far, on 8 hits, 2 homers, 2 walks. He struck out 3. He's responsible for the runner. He can only lose it. For Bradford, his second appearance of the series. The right-hander Bradford has worked 2/3 of an inning. He has a lofty 13.5 ERA. He'll be looking for the double play. Locals manager Miller looking at his score sheet. He'll buy a little insurance. It looks like T will not bat. It's going to beat Schofield. He grabs a bat, heads out. Buck will send him up to battle the right-hander. Hunter is off with a pitch. The delivery slashed into the hole. It's by him into left. Santiago was over to cover second, and he poked it right through the hole. Hunter to go on over to third, and Schofield is on with a single. A textbook hit and run. Infield deep. And the pitch. Gibson started to go round, but he checked his swing in time. He takes a walk to first. That fills the bases. Infield is back. The runners take their lead. Bradford into his motion. Delivers. Grounded right at Hoke. He snags it. Tags third to get the force. But the run scores. And I is on at first. Now Bradford pitches. Yost pops it up behind the plate. Smith tosses the mask away. Drifts back near the stands. And he makes the catch. That's 3 away.
All right, Teddy's team gets an insurance run. It's 5-3 now. It's 2 to tie, but he's going up against a great 20 Holton. Let's see if Holton can stabilize, because he did give up 3 base runners in the prior inning.
Miller makes a switch at first base. Stubbs comes into the game replacing Schofield. Visitors skipper Hernandez walking down the bench. He's calling on his reserves. Coming in to bat for Torres. Justice. That's Torres. Out. Justice to the plate. Bats left. He shoulders the bat. Walks confidently before the crowd. The pitch. Hot shot to the right side. Ellis to his left. Funny bounce. Knocks it down. Throws quickly to first. And he's safe. And they give Justice the hit. For Justice, his 5th hit of the series. The pitch. Shelby swings. It's hard and long. Sending Gibson back. Will it be deep enough? No. Gibson is there. He squeezes it 1 away. And Justice returns to first.
That was close. Shelby gave it a ride. That could have tied up the game, but not quite deep enough.
Holton kicks and delivers. Swung on, line to short. He leaps. Caught. Justice retreats quickly. Holton cranks it up. Grounded hard to eye. This should do it. Over to first. And that's out number 3 and the game.
All right, that's all she wrote. Teddy's team wins a must game, because if he loses this game, Teddy's team would have gone down 3-1. So Teddy ties it up. Now it is even at 2 games apiece. Let's go and take a look at our box scores. Let's see. Let's take a look at the box score for the game here. So the teams were even in hits, so nine apiece. No errors, clean game on the field. Let's see, for Nick's team, Smith had 2 hits. Mazeroski had 2 hits, no homers. One of Mazeroski's hits was a triple. And again, we have the pickoff of Tejada. That, I mean, we don't know what would have happened, but obviously that was a huge play to get picked off at first when he would have been the tying run. And then on Nick's side, let's see, Cabrera, star of the game there, 3 hits, including his 3rd home run of the series. Gibson hits one as well, number 2 for him. What else? Yeah, Cabrera was definitely the star of the game. And then on the pitching side, Caldwell didn't pitch badly, but you know, Nick has Jay Howell, his best reliever in the game, on his team, and after 4 games, he hasn't been used yet. It seems like Buck Miller's playing it very traditionally, as using Howell only as a closer, but you certainly could have used Howell to maybe stop some of the action, some of the run scoring in this game. But we'll see. We'll see if that becomes a factor later on. Maybe Howell will be used in a crucial point at a future game. But again, your grade 18 after 4 games hasn't been used a single inning yet. I'm not sure that's a good play. And then on Teddy's side, Haddix, I mean, again, in grade 6, Teddy's worst starting pitcher, and he pitched very well. Got out of some jams, only gave up 3 runs, and then Holton locked it down at the end there. So, let me just stop sharing this screen here. So here we go. 2 games apiece. I'll be playing game 5 shortly and posting it. Please come back and take a look.